Hello and welcome to the ORSHIN Project. Today we have met up with a project partner from EURECOM. Hi, please introduce yourself.
My name is Aurélien Francillon. I'm a professor at EURECOM since quite some time now. And, in EURECOM we are working in the ORSHIN Project. Since the beginning we participated to the creation of the project. Our role is to try to bind the software and the hardware competencies and to do the testing at the hardware and software levels. In particular, so today we're talking about fuzzing for firmware. So we're at Satoshi Labs building today, and we are talking about this Tropic Square chip, for example. So there is a hardware side, accelerator, and then there is some firmware, and there is some API code. And we look at how we can best test the software that will be open source, that will be deployed in actual devices. And the whole difficulty is how can we better analyze this software, how we can find the bugs that are present in the software, while there is all this hardware on the protocol interactions.
Please give us a quick update on the current status of the project.
So today the project is completing the second year, and we've been all working on many contributions. A lot of the tools are getting more mature, and the real challenge now is really more how to make all these tools work together. How do we use this testing technology that we developed, or that, for example, NXP developed, and how do we integrate it better, exactly with, for example, the hardware accelerators, etc. So it's really a challenge to now get everything together to show some real. Our goal is to have a demonstrator that will actually demonstrate all the benefits of the technology we developed. And that's what we're working on. Yeah, so it's good progress, and today's meeting was quite fruitful about this.
And what are the next steps?
Yeah, I think the project already had very good results, very top publications on many tools developed. And I'm pretty confident that all this will get together very well in the next year. And we have plans already for the demonstrator on showing all the benefits, all of these tools for software testing, hardware testing, and hardware countermeasures. We're also expecting some results with some hardware devices, testing chips we're making with a tiny tape-out, for example. So we have several partners of the project either already received the tiny tape-out results or are planning to receive them soon. For developing countermeasures on testing some sub-channel resistance on real chips, for example. And this is quite promising.
What else would you like to share with the ORSHIN community?
I think this ORSHIN project were really many partners, and we all have the goal of helping open source hardware on making the world of hardware more open source. This is open source has been very active since a very long time now in software, but hardware is really just happening, and it's posing some real challenges, for example, for hardware security. A lot of hardware security technologies are based on the fact that it's difficult to inspect and difficult to analyze, etc. And for example, people like TextPlane, who are part of this project as well, are really opening the chips as well, right? So we need now to be able to design open source technologies that allow, that make it possible to make secure chips while being transparent as much as possible. And this is quite challenging, and I think we have some nice contribution to this world. And many of the contributions are going to be soon be open sourced, the software, the testing tools, and so on, even by industry. So this is good news.
Thank you. And for our audience, if you want to know more about this project, head over to orshin.eu.